Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. Long time no see. It's been a minute, and you know what today is? It's the gimbal challenge. That's right, I challenged Jared to this vlog, and we are going to record an entire thing using only a gimbal. So, as you may or may not notice, as I'm walking around, this is some pretty smooth footage. Why? Because it's all being recorded on my gimbal. So the main reason I wanted to try doing an entire vlog using only the gimbal as the tripod is because that thing typically just sits on my shelf and doesn't get used at all. And I spent some good money on it, and it has a lot of benefits, and so this is really to kind of help me try to figure out some more ways that I possibly could use it other than just your typical slow-mo, B-roll, smooth, buttery footage. Which is not to say that's a bad idea, but I got a feeling this could be used for a whole lot more. Now, gimbals typically don't make the best selfie stick because, well, I mean, they've got like 3-axis gimbals in them, which means there's multiple motors that are trying to keep everything balanced and smooth. And when you talk about motors, you're talking about weight, and you're talking about trying to hold it out on this shoulder, which becomes a little difficult. But I mean, come on. That smooth footage is amazing. So anyways, Jared and I are back from our little bit of a Vlogmas break, and it wasn't the break I was hoping for. Like, I really needed a break. I needed some time to kind of decompress and focus on some of the stuff that we had to do around the house and around the home and getting ready for Christmas. And I was also hoping I might be able to get a little bit of sleep and catch up on some of that sleep. Yeah, that didn't happen. And mostly it didn't happen because, well, we had to go buy some new furniture, and then we had to buy a whole lot of gifts. And by a whole lot of gifts, I mean we buy each of the kids 4 gifts, but then each of the kids buy a gift for each of the rest of us, not to mention that I still got to do some shopping for the dogs and my wife. Woo! Doggy landmines. And yeah, we definitely needed some new furniture because the old was kind of falling apart. And when it comes to getting new furniture, you realize you got to get rid of the old furniture, and then you've got to kind of prepare the space. And if you have a family member like my lovely wife, well, that means that we have a different layout and a whole different flow, which is not a bad thing. It actually looks really good. But that just required a little bit more work from this guy to try to think through some of this stuff, and I'm not quite sure how I like thinking when I'm trying to take a rest. I was trying to take a break, and there's no break from this mind, and it's gotta stop. I need to silence it. I need to quit thinking so much. Somebody help me. So I think the thing for me is, since I couldn't really take the break that I was wanting, I should probably just go ahead and, I guess, kind of get started with getting back into the swing of things. Which means getting things set up and kind of organized in the office. And it also means trying to get things ready for editing because, well, we've got a whole lot of days coming back where we are going to be editing these vlogs and lots of videos. And that also means it's time for me to get creative. It's time for me to use things like this gimbal. It's time for me to use things like my drone. It's time for me to use things like all of the gear I've got around here and to try to use it to really help tell the story that I really believe God has got me trying to tell. And in essence, that story is just about how I'm living by faith. So this should be a pretty interesting Christmas, don't you think? Now, if I could only remember what tomorrow's video is supposed to be. Nah, I guess you'll just have to come back and find out, because even if I did record something for that, which I can't remember if I did, it's not like I can include it on this one because, well, I'm a stickler for the rules, and the rules say that everything has to be done by the gimbal, and I'm positive that I didn't record whatever it was using only the gimbal. I'm not even sure what it was supposed to be. Maybe Jared knows. If you guys haven't went over and checked out his channel, you ought to do so. We'll see how he wound up using only a gimbal for his vlog. And then make sure to come back here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and we'll figure out what it is we were supposed to be doing. And we got a lot more shenanigans and Christmas time fun. Hopefully we get some more snow, because I didn't get a chance to pelt my kids in the face with a snowball the way I wanted to. And so I guess until tomorrow, stay blessed, enjoy God's best, and Batman smells and Robin laid an egg. I don't know if it's still tracking me. Wait, let's see. Hold on. Who?
Yep.
Who?
Yep.
Who? No! The doctor! Zoink!
You knocked both of them.
Haha, I tricked you. Micah, you're hanging out up there.
Okay.
You were the one that drew the little box on the phone so it could do the active track.
Yep.
What song are you thinking of right now?